I want to congratulate all the people who was for Trump and congratulate the old people who was not for Trump, who was for Hillary Clinton Johnson. Because possibly, we don't know yet, but odds was on and on. Maybe we escaped the nuclear war and World War III. But I was for Trump, and I want to say that real quick. When I first seen him on that TV, and I'm Russian, right? And the Russian regulations, listen, I didn't know that I have an American girlfriend. And when I see him on a TV, I think it was a Facebook that have a car full of hay on top of it, and it was says like, it looked like Donald Trump rolling down the street. So I'm like, who the fuck he is? And she first said he's like a Playboy magazine owner or some shit like that. She kind of knew he's some kind of developer. I had no idea about it. But when I look he's running for president, I got that intuition. I said, he gonna be a president. And then I start follow up, which is regretted now because the co-workers and all that, that was a tough election. And I never been in the politics. But I knew my intuition, and also my intuition told me that he's gonna do some good things. But I wanna congratulate y'all who vote for him or who not vote for him. I wanna especially congratulate how the media says minorities. No, I just recently got that thing just like second away before I start recording the video. There's no minorities, majorities, minorities. There is none like that. The human beings on both sides. Human beings. There is no majorities, minorities. There is no nothing about the skin color. Okay. If some say 80% of the black population committed a crime, yeah, that's the statistic. And they're saying they're black, so it means all black are bad. If they said, Ukrainians, I'm from Ukraine, well, 80% of them right now Nazis. And if you really want to think I'm not bullshitting, you can go and do your research on that. Look at the army insanity, the one that they put on the shoulder. They are Nazis, but they're white. And I'm one of the Ukrainian. I was almost say one of them. No, I'm hell no. And sometimes people ask me where you from. I'm still saying Ukraine, but I really want to start saying I'm from Russia. Well, actually, I'm from Soviet Union. I was born in the Soviet Union. That's what the Bernie came from. Bernie Sanders. But there's no minority. There's none like that. We all human beings. And I don't think the skin color really played a role, or the language. I could tell you many stories, but I don't want to make that video too long. I just want to congratulate the people, especially black people, Latinos, Russians, Ukrainians, Hungarians, Polish, Indians, Native Americans, what I mean, and then the Indians, and who did the right choice, to my opinion, it was. And to those who was on the other side, I do want to say, just give it a time. There is never late, you know, to start crying about it. Don't cry before it happened. It's like my girlfriend told me the story. I never heard about it. The boy who will cry wolf. Don't do it before it happened. I don't think it's a smart way to do that anyway. But I do want to congratulate. I'm glad that some people got off the Democratic plantation. And trust me, I'm not Republican. I'm not in any of that field. And Trump's not either. He's outsider. That's why it make me register to vote and go to vote. Because to me it seems like a pretty truthfully that the dude is already 70-year-old and his father came from another country and make the billions, and he was born here but make the billions. Now he's 7 years old. He like couple steps away from the grave, and he just want to do something good for the country that give him all that perfect life when he could go and grab the girl by the pussy, woozy, my bad. And he just trying to give it back to the people that that because we were the one that lower middle class, we the slaves. We paying taxes for them to do that kind of things. Well, not for them, but Washington Swamp. That's what I believe. He just know where the money goes. But I still don't want to congratulate and appreciate that some people came out of that Democrat plantation, Republican plantation, because even Republicans was against him because they knew he gonna fuck him up, and he will. So that's what they were all afraid about him. So I wanna congratulate you, all your humans. You call them, they call them in the mass media call them minorities. Yeah, maybe you fewer of you, but maybe 80% of you committing the crime. Well, 80% of my Ukrainians now they're committing the crime, and they minorities there too. It's not. We all human beings. For those on one side and another side, we must have really just made a big choice. That's a history moment. And you only had the chance one at a time. Like, none of you, oh, well, I'm pretty sure you have to be like, what, 70 years old now or something like that to vote for Kennedy. They have to be like about 60 years old or so to vote for 80, well, whatever. I'm not good at the calculating shit, not for the Reagan, but I'm sure that most of the people whom I see that video was not even born when the Kennedy was a president and was not be able to vote when the Reagan won. So that was and I did that. I hit the Trump bottom. I hit the Trump. So I did the choice so that's of the lifetime might happen. Choice that you can only maybe have because maybe next 30 years there will be nobody out there. And look, Kennedy was a Democrat. Well, party. I don't think he was Democrat either. He was for the people. Reagan was run as Republican, but he was for the people. And Trump, he not even associated himself with none of those. Pretty much, before he was saying he's a Democrat, now I say he's a Republican. He just calculated his best chances to win the presidency, and he did it. So that calculation might tell you something. He just did it by calculating how he can win to do the good for all people, Democrat, Republican. But what I learned through that process of that election, Democrats are really, really brainwashed, and a lot of Republicans are gonna be fair, but that's definitely the place I don't want to be. Neither Republican, neither Democrat, but on the Democrats' side, the swamp is a little bit more dangerous. But alright, thanks for watching, and remember, there's no minorities, we all human beings. And congratulations to those who voted right, and those who didn't vote it right, get over that, give it a chance, come back in 2020 and see who you're gonna vote for. Not Democrat or Republican, see the person, not the party, not the corrupt politician, see the person. But if you have no choice, then write in Putin, Gaddafi, which he already did, Osama bin Laden, whoever you wanna wrote in there, who you think they're gonna make it better. That's what it is. Don't forget about bin Laden. It's kind of gonna be hard to retrieve him from the bottom of the sea, but anyway, I kind of have a funny thing. I have an idea that he's not dead yet. I think that administration really trick you because they ain't never even show his dead body. He's probably somewhere there. Obama will go and join him so out there together. But no offense, don't think I'm offensing Obama, but I don't believe that they killed that dude because they never even show his body, but that's just my opinion. Okay, I'm sorry talking too much. So I appreciate it. Congratulations to all people, black, Asian, all who did the job to vote for the people, not for the Trump, for the people. And well, we'll see if we can open our YouTube channel.